when you look at Deebo Samuel, that's another reason why everyone's saying that, on the Deebo Samuel podcast, he talked about how, what's a team you think that's on the rise? Oh, Denver Broncos for sure. Who's there? Sean Payton. What is one thing that Sean Payton was known for in New Orleans? Oh, there's a guy by the name of what now?
Taysom
Hill. And so he's familiar with how to use gadget guys. So I think that's why Deebo Samuel was making all those comments about the Denver Broncos, because he's like, hey, look, coach, I could be your next gadget guy. I could do those things. I can run from the backfield. I can be a receiver. I can do all kinds of stuff for you. So I think that's why he was trying to appeal to the Broncos, because he's like, hey, look, come and get me.
Allow me to eat a ton of bologna sandwiches in the offseason. That's
and then not to mention he had his breakout game of the year against who? The Miami Dolphins with Mike McDaniel. He's like, Mike, look at me, I'm breaking tackles.
I'll tell you what, though, my brother is a Dolphins fan. He wants something to do with Deebo. I told 2 teams that you could watch for him to be traded to, Miami and the Texans. 2 teams that are previous. He's previously, they've had, Texans, they have D'Amico, and of course McDaniels. My brother's like, I don't want him. Get him out of here.
It'd be great, man. And this is aside from outside, distractions, but just playmaking ability and being a football player. Could you imagine if they package number 11 pick and Deebo Samuel, and they got a guy like Tyreek Hill? Now, he's going to make a lot of money.
He would be really dangerous in the Niners offense.
But you finally got a guy that can stretch the field.
All of a sudden, you're going to have a ton of room for Kittle and Jennings and Ayuk when he comes back.
Imagine that.
These guys that are great possession guys. And then you got this one guy who's, if he's one-on-one, if I'm Purdy, I'm going to him all the time. Like always. Like, oh, where is he? See ya. Are you kidding me?
So Tyreek Hill, he had 81 receptions for 959 yards and 6 touchdowns. Wasn't his best year. But when you look at his stats, let's see here. Besides last season, in 23 and 22 and 21, all the way back to 2020, he was over 1,000 yards receiving. 2 years ago in 23, he was at 1,800 yards. But that's the thing, is that you get a guy who does that. Now, then what did you say just recently? You know what? I don't really want to go anywhere. I'm happy where I'm at. I want to stay here. This guy's an emotional guy who makes fucking weird comments, but what can the guy do? He could stretch the fucking field. If you got him out there running around, that's a massive distraction for the defense that you're playing against. And I think that opens things up for Pearsall, for Jennings. I would rather have Tyreek Hill than Deebo Samuel.
Oh, jeez.
And I wonder if you traded Deebo for Tyreek, how much of their salaries would offset? Like, how much more would you be paying Deebo Samuel, or how much more were you paying Tyreek Hill? Thank you for watching this video. If you want more of this content, then check out some of these recommended videos right here on your screen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by going to my website, which is nicotina.net, and there are memberships available under DreArea Sports.